Hello, Petals. I had a realization while I was working on all of this tonight. I've never sat down and told you how I ended up a doll. Because I was human once, and I'm kind of an animate, sentient doll now, and I never told you how that happened. So, grab a snack and something to drink. This is going to be a little bit of a ride. Don't worry, I'll wait. Okay, so the story goes like this. I grew up in a small town in Kansas, the same small town that Smallville was based on, so I share a hometown with Superman and Dorothy. And boy, did my town never let anybody forget it. Superman was everywhere, and so was Dorothy. And every year we had to watch The Wizard of Oz on Halloween in school. It was terrible. I grew to hate the movies before I understood that my hatred was not of the movie, rather of being forced into watching this movie every year for my entire school education time. That alone is reason enough to have nightmares. Fast forward to about 3 years ago. I had just exited yet another unpleasant relationship. I had to flee in the middle of the night kind of relationship. And that's unusually common for me. But I'm in therapy now, so working on it. Anyway, so I had just fled and moved to a completely new state, and I wanted to start over and made a whole new group of friends. And things were going good, but I still couldn't sleep. The nightmares were just... I would go days without sleep because the nightmares were so bad that I would do anything to avoid them. I tried medicines, and the therapy the doctor recommended had a wait list of several years. I finally got into it this year, but I was desperate. I just wanted to sleep and function. I wanted the nightmares to end. And you do desperate, stupid things when you just want something to end. So I made a deal. Your first instinct is probably, oh, a deal with a demon? No. No, I did much worse. I made a deal with a fae. And if you've been on TikTok any length of time, then you know not to fuck with the fae. And here's more proof of not... maybe you shouldn't fuck with the fae. I thought the deal was airtight. I went over it, and I thought I had covered every foreseeable thing they could throw at me. I was out creatived. He was more creative than I was. And he turned me into a doll because You can't abuse a doll because it's not alive. Except this doll is. So, I am still the same height and shape I always was, but I am now made of resin strung together with elastics. I'm going to a modifying specialist for a special modification soon, and so I might be out for a little while, but with the phone app I'll be able to still make little short Twitter stuff for you guys, and however I managed to edit this video, we shall see. But yeah, so I'm living proof you don't fuck with the Fae. I won't go into how I fucked up my deal, because it was clearly my lack of imagination. I'm still bitter. I've never been out-imaginationed before. It shall be the bane of my existence. But I'm looking into ways to reverse this and be human again. But until then,